Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's World News Roundup, we're breaking down what's been happening across the globe. From frontline conflicts and political turmoil, to major protests in America, the UK, Africa, and beyond. Let's dive in. What happened? Over the weekend, sweeping ICE raids targeting thousands of undocumented migrants across Los Angeles sparked mass demonstrations. What began as peaceful marches turned violent. Rioters lit self-driving cars on fire, clashed with police using fireworks and bottles, and blocked freeways. Trump's bold move. President Trump deployed 2,000 California National Guard troops and federalized them under Title X, the first such move in 60 years, justifying it as strong law and order. He even hinted that Marines could be mobilized. State pushback Governor Newsom decried the action as unconstitutional, calling it inflammatory and a federal overreach. LA Mayor Bass echoed those concerns. The LAPD declared parts of downtown an unlawful assembly after tear gas and rubber bullets were used. Australian journalist Lauren Tomasi was wounded by a projectile while covering the scene. Why it matters. The episode raises grave constitutional questions about federal authority versus states' rights, and exposes a deeper divide over immigration and the extent to which force can be used domestically. Middle East, Israeli forces intercepted a Gaza-bound aid boat carrying Greta Thunberg and other activists. Palestinians reported 12 killed near aid sites. Israel says they returned fire warning shots. China-US trade talks in London. Trade negotiations are underway in London, focusing on rare earths and advanced semiconductors. The EU is raising eyebrows over China's new embassy in London, citing security concerns. Africa and others, no single flashpoint grabbed headlines this week, but the travel ban is affecting citizens from 12 African nations. In India's Manipur region, authorities cut internet access in 5 districts to stem unrest. United Kingdom, headlines at home. No major breaking events from the UK this week, but the government remains on high alert amid rising global tensions. We'll keep tabs and update in our next roundup. African-linked coverage mainly centers on the US travel ban and its geopolitical implications. We're watching the response from affected nations and any ripple effects across the continent. Brazil plans to issue sovereign debt in Chinese renminbi to deepen its China ties. European markets are tense. Hedge funds are circling distressed French companies. Norway's sovereign wealth fund is calling for reforms in Europe's capital markets. So why does all of this matter? Democracy and federal limits. What counts as lawful federal intervention? Immigration policy and citizen rights. How far can enforcement go before civil liberties are compromised? And global reactions. From Africa to London, policies and protests abroad reflect shifting alliances and concerns. That's your global breakdown. From LA's streets to Gaza's waters, trade talks in London, and unrest in India. Stay tuned for what's next. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share this roundup, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Let me know in the comments what you'd like covered next. See you soon.